pressure to the ground, and then grip pressure. Grip pressure on everything so far, because I'm having like a pretty light grip pressure, don't strangle the club. Yeah, as far as putting goes, mainly that. The drills that we talked about with the PT, and then the clock drill, just line up things around the hole. Chipping, I mean, it looks fine, just, I mean, practice. Like I'll show you a few things you can do. Like a few different games you can kind of play, which will help out with that a lot. But yeah, so you want to schedule a lesson for one day next week? Head over here to Full Swing? Yeah, Tuesday should be good. About 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Good deal. Never seen them happen.
Really? Yeah, they overseed it just because it's starting to get cold. They all do that. Just kind of a recap. Just kind of tell me what all we went over last lesson.
The hands up.
Yeah, for putting. Yeah.
Not too much bend in the wrist.
Yeah.
Light grip pressure.
Yep. Pretty much it. Tempo, grip pressure, kind of going hand in hand.
We did weight on the front foot.
With chipping?
Chipping, and then pitching was pretty good.
Yep. Just keeping the
hands back
keeping that finish. Yeah.
Then we did the line drill and the bunker. That really helped.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, just hit a few balls for right now. Just get warmed up. If we run out of balls, obviously I can run in there and get some more. We should have plenty though. So just hit a few, get loose. Whew.
Yeah, need to bring a jacket up today.
I know. May move to the sun here in just a little bit. Now, and I'll attach these videos to that email too. So, yeah, a little tip that I showed you at the beginning. I mean, obviously, just keep that in mind if you have a shot in between clubs, and that's not just for wedges. That's for any shot. If you're in between like a 5 and a 6 iron or something, you can just choke down on your 5 iron. But yeah, as far as your longer irons go, like your 5, 6, 4 iron, yeah, really alignment. Which I mean, you can just practice that. You can practice that at home. Just like point out a target, like across your room or something. Go and try to like line your feet up to it, and let your golf club down. Step back and see where it's lined up, and you can make adjustments on that. As far as your actual swing goes, everything that I see is fine. The main thing is just releasing that hand, just getting that down. Just practice that for this next week. Next lesson that we do, we'll take a look at your driver. You said that's where you're really struggling. That's where I really struggle too, is hitting it off the tee. So, yeah, what time you want to do the next lesson? Monday? Yeah, that's perfect, because I got a class at 3.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, so we'll just, like I said, next week, work on driver. We'll hit a few here just to see. I mean, like, try to practice as much as you can this next week until our next lesson. So we'll hit a few here, see your progress is with these. Maybe work on your longer irons for just a little bit again, trying to get it just a little bit more straight. And then we'll hit driver, work on driver and fairway wood for the rest of the time. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So just kind of a recap of what we went over last lesson.
talked about rotating our wrists.
Yeah, releasing the club.
Talked about the in between the pitch wedge and the sand wedge.
Just kind of choking down on it a little bit. Yep. Okay, so what we'll do is, I mean, today, kind of look a little bit at your longer irons again. Kind of what we talked about last time. And then hit a few drivers. And then we'll talk about a little bit of club hitting. We may do that in our next lesson. We'll go over a little bit of the club hitting. We'll do an on-course lesson. But yeah, today will be mainly focused on hitting driver. Because I know you said that's what you're struggling with, like 3-wood driver mainly. So just, yeah, hit a few, get loosened up, get warmed up. We can try to make our next lesson a little bit further, a little bit spaced out to give you a little bit of time to like practice. Just practice everything that we've gone over the past 2 lessons. And then we can go, like I said, we'll go out and play out on the course next lesson. Give you some pointers on how to like work on course management a little bit, like what type of shot you want to hit in certain positions to eliminate, like really put yourself in trouble. And then we'll go over like talk about like a little bit of like the mental strategies as far as bringing like practice like on the driving range out to the course. And we'll do a little bit of take a look at your clubs. Some of these mishits honestly could be from misfit clubs or misfit clubs. I mean, 'cause you said these are your dad's hand-me-downs. Yeah. Well, I mean, like for me, I was playing with this. Like my clubs weren't fit for me for a while when I started playing. Getting actually fit for a set of clubs by the professional I was on internship helped me out a ton. Like I hit those better than any irons I've hit, and they're 2 degrees upright, and I would have never known. So having clubs that are properly fit to you makes a huge difference as well. So we'll do that. When do you want to do the next lesson? Yeah. Thursday sounds good.
Same time as last week. I guess this week.
Yeah, that works. That should work for me. Alright. Yeah. So about 3:30 on Thursday. If you want to, stay out here and hit a few balls. Alright. So do you remember what we went over last time? Yeah, it was the first time.
Stuff like that. What we went to drive and talked about keeping my weight back. Because of my shoulder. Also kind of weight a little bit.
Yeah, mainly just focus on your setup in the second lesson. So, all right. Well, I know you've already hit a few like wedge shots and stuff to loosen up. So hit, just a few longer irons, and then try to get you fit for some clubs. That one was boom. That was a pretty good one to end on. Alright. So, I talked about, depending on the weather for Friday, we're planning on shooting for Friday. Which, when I looked at the weather, it should be warmer than it has been today. And I'll call out there, double check with old Waverly, make sure it's alright if you slip off on the back nine. I don't think it's a big problem. And then, yeah, I'll go out there, we'll play the back nine, kind of talk a little bit about like the mental game, kind of like you're setting up on the course, like work on yeah, like work on like course management and like a few different things. So we'll shoot for that. But yeah, your driver, the way you're hitting them off the lively and everything, you're striking them. So go out there and kill it out of old Waverly. Yeah, for sure. Oh. Alright, so how'd you hit it warming up?
Oh, not too bad. Just made fire noise. So.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so just kind of a recap. You remember, we did the club fitting thing the last time. Didn't really give you any new information as far as your swing goes. But the 2 full swing lessons,
yeah.
You remember what we talked about?
Yeah, we did talked about, especially with driver, how here, weight on the back foot, close the shoulders off, and make sure to also keep the hands rotated through.
Yeah.
And on the longer irons, mainly talked about keeping the hands or turning the hands over.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly it. So on the driving range, like, do they turn a little bit left or like?
Yeah, more so. I mean, obviously that's what I want right now because I mean, I've been hitting everything to the right, so.
Okay. Good.
Just got to find that happy medium. So.
Yeah, which it'll take time. Like it takes practice to find that for sure. But since you've actually started turning the ball over a little bit, there's nothing really that I want to give you like new as far as working on your swing. So we're gonna play the front nine out here, and I'll kind of help you out with like course management, like some of the mental game like aspects, and also talking about like taking practice from the driving range and being able to like transfer that over to the golf course to be able to play with. Does that mean anyone can go out to the driving range and hit balls perfectly, just firing away at nothing? When you come out to the golf course and you see if you have the fairway where you're trying to hit it. So, yeah, I'm going tee off. I guess that does it for our whole 5 lessons. I mean, we did short game, we've done full swing, did a little bit of club fitting, kind of some on-course stuff. As far as today goes, just kind of tell me what all you've gotten from this lesson.
Really, pre-shot routines, pretty important. Every shot you take, picking out a target and going through the same routine, and also, like you said, kind of painting a picture with the shot, what you want to do with it. And like you said, did pretty well on I guess one of my weaker areas today, and hit a bad drive on 8. And, like you said, it's not about always hitting perfect shots. It's about taking bad shots and
being able
seeing what you can do with your bad shots.
Yeah, being able to control your missteps.
Right.
I don't obviously don't sit up there and visualize your bad shot. You're like, all right, I'm gonna hit a bad shot to here.
No,
but yeah,
like you said.
Yeah, be able to kind of just visualize, like, be able to control your misses. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Just kind of a little bit of feedback from what I've seen today. Like your iron shots, your driver, everything that we worked on with your full swing was so just incredibly different than like when I saw you hit on the range the first couple of times. I mean, you had hardly any misses out to the right. I mean, you had a couple, but it's going to be hard to kind of completely stray away from your work tendencies, especially this first time playing a course since then.
Thank goodness I didn't get in any.
Yeah. but I mean, like, you hit really good drives, some really good iron shots. One thing is, I would say definitely the speed of the greens.
Especially out here, they're fast. So.
Which is another thing is, like, I would definitely work on putting and short game just because that's where most of your strokes are going to be. But I mean, going from playing Mississippi State's greens to playing these, which is like putting on a countertop. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing like unreal that you're blowing a few of them past the hole. So yeah, I guess that wraps it up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, if I'm trying to think, whenever you want another lesson, just let me know. I mean, we can come back out here or go play at the state course or just whatever.
Good deal. I appreciate it.
Yeah.